Good morning friends. Welcome to my yet another video in my YouTube channel. So before starting this video, I want all of you to please like, share and subscribe and hit the bell icon. So let's start. Our topic today is 8D. 8D is basically a problem solving technique or problem solving methodology designed to find the root cause of any problem. So this is the basic definition of 8D. So before moving further ahead, I want to show you the contents. So these are history of 8D, what is 8D, importance of 8D report, overview of 8D process, format of 8D, benefits of 8D. So let's discuss each term one by one. History. Ford Motor Company started a problem solving process known as 8D, which takes 8D disciplines and use them to tackle engineering problems. Means Ford Motor Company was the first company who invented the 8D formation in their organization and used this technique to find the root cause of any engineering problems with their defined resources or the limited resources available at their end. Okay. Introduction to 8D. 8D is a problem solving methodology designed to find the root cause of a problem. Means the formation of 8D is to find the root cause of any problem, and the root cause can be defined in different ways, whether with the YY analysis, FMEA, or Pareto chart, etc. Later I tell you how the root cause work in 8D formation. And when it is clear that your product is defective or isn't satisfying your customer, and it is an excellent first step to improve quality and reliability. When you know that your product is defective and your foundation with the customer is also lacking, in that point, AD is an excellent step to improve quality and reliability also. AD has become very popular among manufacturers because it is effective and is simply easy to teach. Means the formation of AD is very easy in manufacturing industries, and the implementation of AD is very easy to learn. AD is a problem-solving approach similar to the PDCA cycle. Means the formation of AD is very similar to the PDCA cycle. PDCA cycle means plan, do, check, and act. It is a continual cycle. Later, I tell you how the PDCA cycle works in AD formation. Okay. Importance of AD report. The AD report serves as a checklist as well as a means of tracking improvement measures decided upon by the team. Means the formation of AD is used to improving the measure in any organization with the inputs of different team members. Means the formation of AD works with the help of team. Okay. It also ensures that all the steps are to be followed and completed. And to ensure that all the steps are to be followed and completed by the different team members. The AD report is a fundamental part of the AD problem solving methodology and must be updated at the end of each step. Means the after formation of AD, the AD report have to be filled at every step or after every each step. Okay. Overview of AD process. Now I would tell you the formation of different T. 8D defined team formation, second D defined problem description, 3D defined interim contaminant action, mean temporary action, 4D defined root cause analysis, 5D defined verify the corrective action, 6D defined implement and validate the corrective action, 7D defined identify and implementing preventive action, 8D defined team and individual recognition. So let's discuss each D one by one in detail. Firstly, we have to select the team member who will participate in the 8D formation and then know whether the selected team member have the process knowledge or skills or any experience in this field or not, and then check is the team size is correct, and the define a role and responsibility schedule for each team member, establish team leaders, establish advisor who will help the team member with the problem solving. Okay. Ensure team member are clear on goals, communication, roles and responsibility. Means every team member is are clear on in their mind what means what their responsibility is and what their job is. Okay. Problem description. Identify current data to describe the problem failure. Define the high level of the process flow. Collect current and historical data to monitor the problem. Discuss with the customer discuss with the customer to ensure the correctness and accuracy of the problem description. Means discuss with the customer uh, with the accuracy of any problem. Ensure that the 5W2H be done. 5W2H means who, what, when, where, and why, and how much. So who was the first person who observed the problem? What means what type of the problem is it? Why means why it is a problem. Where means where was the problem observed. When means when the problem was first noticed. And how means how the problem occurred. How much means how much is the problem causes the resources means man, material, machines, and motions. And then we verify the problem statement. Okay. Interim contempt action means define the temporary action to isolate the problem of any customer. Means establish decision criteria, define and select key metrics and measurement, test the feasibility and choose the best ICA. Means check the feasibility of problem in different working conditions with the help of PDCA cycle. PDCA cycle means firstly, prepare the most effective contemporary action and implement it. Do means to ensure that the action should be clearly communicated at process and management levels. Check means it is a cross-action function team responsibility that every temporary action must be prepared during the planning section and implementation accordingly so as to improve its effectiveness. Act means take the actions to ensure temporary actions are effective with all the manufacturing and supporting processes. Okay, and then so this is how it works. Okay, root cause analysis. Root cause analysis define means to identify all the applicable causes that could explain why the problem occurred and also identify why the problem was not noticed at the time it occurred. And root cause can be defined with different ways with the YY analysis, cause and effect diagram, use FMEA, etc. So this is how it works. So means use FMEA means failure mode of effective analysis to identify the potential cause and use causes and effect diagram to organize them. Use check sheet, comparison plots, histograms to evaluate different factors. Use scatter plot or Pareto chart to evaluate relationship between the two characteristics. Use gauge studies to evaluate the measurement system. So this is how it works. Verify the corrective actions. Means we choose and verify the permanent corrective action for the problem so that it does not happen so that it do not happen again in future. Means establish the PCA criteria to re-evaluate team structure for capability and competency. Competency means ability to do successfully or effectively, and to check whether means to check uh, the whether the team member completed their task completely or not. Develop and choose the best PCA. Plan PCA feasibility. Means check the feasibility of PCA again. Record verification data. Does the customer agree that his or her problem has been resolved? Means whether the customer is satisfied and to know that his problem is resolved or not. And if it is not resolved, then choose and the verified PCA. Okay. Implement and validate corrective action. Means re-evaluate team structures, develop and monitor and control plan, including layered audits, programs, and frequencies. Implement PCA cycle, ensure regular verification, formalize and update process flow system with all the changes. Means the purpose of verification of the corrective action is to ensure that the concept that actions are implemented are efficient. Means the implemented actions are efficient and these are eliminated permanently through effective controls and activities. Okay, this is the importance of this G. Okay, then identify and implementing preventive action means revise all the process flow systems and procedures, define and implement plan to coordinate the required actions, standardize the new practice, notify all the parties of resolution based on FMEA. Means failure mode of effective analysis means FMEA means we use FMEA to generate the cause and effect of any problem in any organization. This, in that point we notify all the problem which are mentioned in FMEA report in this D. Okay, so that this problem similar type of the problem will not happen in future. Again, okay. Team organization means determine the appropriate team organization process program, celebrate success, team member return to their normal duty, then team member disengage and return to their normal duties. So this is how the overview of different AT formation. This is how it works from team formation to team recognition. Okay, then this is the format of AT. This is how, so this is the format of AT. In this, first we write the short description of any problem, then the planning stage, establish team, and then the department of every team member name, skills and experience and responsibilities. Then we use the action plans, means who, what, when, where and why, how and how much, how often. Photo of a problem, and then short description of a problem we write. Then we develop the temporary action, and then identify the verify root causes with the causes and effect diagram or with the 5 why analysis, and then action or with the action plan. Then permanent corrective action. Then we write the implement and validate the permanent corrective action and preventive reoccurrence, so that this problem will not happen in future again, or similar type of the problem will not happen in future. Then by changing work by changing the work instruction, some changes in the work instruction with the management system manuals, standard operating systems, inspection work instruction, process flow charts and control plans, design and process FMEA, PPAP, means production plant approval process, change approvals, and with the mean who is responsible for changes and when the changes will be done. Okay, and we write the comparison date, planned and action also mentioned. Then we consolidate the team and the signature of every team members we write in the 8D report. Okay. Now I want to tell you the benefits of 8D. 8D is an excellent way of reporting non-conformance to suppliers and their corrective actions. Means it is an excellent tool to stop the non-conformity from the suppliers, and also the effective tools to generate or to implement the corrective actions, so that the bondation with the customer and supplier will not lack. 8D helps to eliminate complicated issues at appropriate location. With the formation of different D, we can easily eliminate the various issues at different locations. And the 8D method is very easy for implement in the workplace, and the 8D method is very easy to learn or to implement in any industries of the workplace. So these are the benefits of 8D. Okay. So thank you. I hope all of you get understood the topic of 8D formation. And if you still have any doubts or query, please write in the comment section below. And if you liked my video, please like in my YouTube channel. So thank you. Okay.